Hey guys, hey everyone. Today I wanted to record a video with another topic, but when State of Survival released a picture with new collab, I had to change my topic. So today we have some very interesting news for State of Survival players because a brand new collaboration has been just announced. State of Survival is teaming up with the legendary Yakuza universe, bringing us to the streets of Kamurocho and, most importantly, the famous Tenkaichi Street gate. If you know the Yakuza series, you already know that Kamurocho is much more than just a location. It is one of the most recognizable places in the entire franchise. It is a fictional entertainment district inspired by Tokyo's Kabukicho, filled with bars, clubs, restaurants, underground businesses, criminal organization, and of course plenty of trouble. And right at the center of this world is Tenkaichi Street. The iconic gate has appeared again and again throughout the series and has become one of the visual symbols of Kamurocho. Interestingly, official like a Dragon merchandise has also used the Tenkaichi Street gate as a recognizable representation of Kamurocho. But what makes this collaboration really interesting is the characters. The most obvious name is of course Kazuma Kiryu, the legendary Dragon of Dojima. Kiryu is probably the character most players associate with Yakuza. He's incredibly strong, highly respected, and has a very recognizable visual design, and that makes him a perfect candidate for State of Survival. Imagine Kiryu as a crossover hero, fighting infected instead of rival gangs. His skills could easily be designed around powerful melee attacks, damage reduction, and some kind of counter-attack mechanic. But Kiryu is not the only character we should be watching. Another extremely likely candidate is Goro Majima, the Mad Dog of Shimano. Majima is one of the most popular characters in the franchise and has a completely different personality from Kiryu. He's unpredictable, aggressive, and loves fighting. His connection with Kiryu develops throughout the series, eventually turning him into an important ally. For State of Survival, Majima could be an amazing damage dealer. And if the developers want to create a two-hero crossover similar to previous collaborations, Kiryu and Majima would be an obvious combination. We also have characters such as Ichiban Kasuga, the protagonist of the newer Like a Dragon games. Ichiban has a very different personality and fighting style, but he is now one of the central faces of the franchise. Then there is Taiga Saejima, Majima's sworn brother and another extremely powerful character. Daigo Dojima is another important figure connected with the Tojo clan and the power structure of Kamurocho. These characters have already appeared together in official Like a Dragon merchandise, which shows how strongly they are associated with the wider Kamurocho universe. And this brings us to the most interesting question: who could actually arrive in State of Survival? My prediction is that Kiryu has the highest chance. Majima would probably be my second choice because his popularity is enormous and his fighting style could translate extremely well into a State of Survival hero. Ichiban is also a strong possibility, especially if the collaboration wants to promote the newer Like a Dragon era. But I would not completely ignore Saejima and Daigo. State of Survival has already shown with previous collaborations that crossover content can include more than just the two most obvious characters. For example, the recent King of Fighters 15 collaboration introduces both Mai Shiranui and Bigenet as a new heroes, together with additional crossover content and game modes. So I think there is a real possibility that this Yakuza collaboration could give us several characters rather than just one. And there is another question: what will the event itself look like? If State of Survival is already using the famous Kamurocho gate, I would expect some kind of Kamurocho themed event map, story missions, special enemies, crossover rewards and perhaps a limited time game mode. We could even see familiar locations transform into a post-apocalyptic version of Kamurocho. Just imagine Tenkaichi Street surrounded by infected, with Kiryu and Majima entering the city to help survivors. That would fit State of Survival surprisingly well. For now, we have to separate confirmed information from speculation. The collaboration itself is the big confirmed news, while the characters and gameplay details are predictions until the developers reveal more. But if I had to make my final prediction today, I would say Kiryu is number 1, Majima is number 2, Ichiban is number 3, and Saejima and Daigo could be surprise characters. Now I want to hear your predictions. Which Yakuza character do you want to see in State of Survival the most? Kiryu, Majima, Ichiban, Saejima, Daigo, or somebody completely different? Leave your prediction in the comments and share this video with your alliance and friends, because I'm very curious to see what the State of Survival community expects from this collaboration. Thanks for watching until the end, and I will see you in the next video.